My name is Joshua Wire. I'm one of the leads for Portal 2.
My name is Eric Johnson, and I'm a project manager at Valve.
My name is Garrett Rickey, and I'm a programmer on Portal 2.
My name's Eric Wolpaw, and I'm a writer on Portal.
So I started at Valve in April of '98, before Half-Life 1 shipped.
I got an email from Gabe randomly because I'd written him a big fan letter for Half-Life 1, and he asked me to come out and interview, and kind of been here ever since.
I've been at Valve for 5 years. We got started, our whole team at DigiPen, which is a video game-oriented trade school here in Washington State. We were all hired at the same time based on the project we were working on, Narbacular Drop. That was our senior year game project.
It's kind of a weird story. One day we got mail. We were each living in different states, and we got mail from Gabe saying, do you want to come down and interview at Valve for a job? And we were on a plane the next day after having had no idea that we might be working at Valve anytime in the near future. Literally within about a week we were working.
Spent a lot of time on email and playing through our games and watching playtesters play through our games and playing our games ourselves. It's kind of, we like to constantly be getting feedback on our products as we're building them.
The fun part about working on games is it's a little different every day you come in. We have to, some days it's a lot more story oriented, some days it's a lot more. We have to focus more on the maps.
Usually I try to get in early in the morning before everybody's here, try to do my core job, which is programming and trying to get a lot of features in there. Once the team starts arriving, it's a lot of putting meetings together, talking about what we're doing for the week, kind of getting people together, getting people talking, and getting things rolling. We
do a little bit more group writing now, where we sit in a room. We learned this from a Deadwood DVD. Apparently that's how they write Deadwood. They sit with David Milch in a room and everybody stares at a monitor and David Milch types and people scream out lines, and so that's kind of what we do now.
I like puzzle games a lot. The big high production value AAA titles are fun. They're always fun, but at the end of the day it's about the core mechanics, and you don't need a lot of production value to make a really good game.
We bounce around a lot. One of the things we do is we play most of the games that are partnership on Steam. So BioShock 2 is something that we've been playing a lot of lately.
Lately I've been playing a lot of Demon's Souls, which is really strange because I hated that game. And then a lot of people at the office convinced me it was great, and I kept with it, and I think I came to terms with it, and now I try to play it whenever my wife will let me. So that's the one I played a bunch of lately.
Oh, Josh, yeah, we went through, all three of us, Garrett too. We went through like a 3-month Demon's Souls phase. Love Demon's Souls. Man, we love Demon's Souls. Josh hated it at first, and Garrett and I liked it at first, but then Josh got on board. So Demon's Souls, I'd have to say, yeah, that's probably the game I got the most play out of in the last 2 years is Demon's Souls.
The Nintendo system came out when I was 6 years old, so I remember that hit, and I was just done ever since that point. Like, I played Mario, I played all those old games. When the Super NES came out, I had my notebook, I was making the new Mario Brothers. So pretty much all my life, I've just wanted to kind of recapture how I felt as a kid when I played those games, that kind of sense of mystery and fun.
Not too embarrassed to admit I've even LARPed at one point, so I've gone that far. So I've always been into games, and a lot of the similarities in board games, those same kind of mechanics have to show up in video games.
I go way back to like the little handheld Mattel football when I was a little kid, and I don't know why. Looking back on it now, the thing, it's just a stupid like piece of plastic with LEDs, and they're literally you just move the LED back and forth across it. For whatever reason, it really stoked my imagination. I can remember being in, I don't know what I was in, first grade or something, and just day after day, just designing handheld Mattel football games. It's kind of, like a failure of vision for me, because I couldn't imagine, as long as I'm thinking of stuff, I couldn't imagine like a game that you'd play on a TV. It was always just some variation of the LED moving across the screen.
Well, my wife's a baker, so I cook and she kind of handles the desserts. And like a lot of Valve right now, we've been kind of joining the cult of CrossFit. So a lot of us are, kind of going to the gym a lot and kind of doing the hardcore workouts. So if you look around the office, you'll see a lot of barrel-chested people talking about how many push-ups they did. So it's kind of ridiculous, but it's fun.
I fish, like to go fishing. Seattle's a good fishing area. I have 2 kids, so I end up going to a lot of kids' activities.
Having a baby, I guess that's kind of a hobby, having babies. I like it so far. It's not here yet. But yeah, having a baby is my current hobby.
That's good.
All right. It's a big deal. I don't want to make it sound like it's...
I haven't done it yet. So
yeah, no, it's awesome.
It's going to be a lot of work.
So far, it's awesome. I have no idea if it's going to be a lot of work. Right now, it's great. Having a baby. Fun.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
All right.
So